guys, it's Gina, and I am doing my entry into Sandra and Lisa's design team challenge, and the challenge was to use an old supply in a new way, and I wasn't sure I was going to even apply, really, because there are so many great people out there that I have already watched their videos and was like, wow, I don't know, you know, we all have those kinds of moments. But anyway, I thought, what the heck, the challenge was fun to me, so I thought, well, even if I don't get on the team, I will have a great layout out of it. So what my plan is to use up some of the millions of yards of twine that I have. This is some Doodlebug twine in the Valentine's Day assortment. And what I've done is I don't know if you can see that, there you go. I have drawn lines over my 12 by 12 cardstock, breaking them up into 8 quadrants. And as you can see, there are 6 colors of twine here. So I'm not going to use the white because I like the two-tone. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these little triangles with twine. And I'm going to make a background paper out of twine. So that's going to be my idea for how to use an old supply in a new way. It's going to have a lot of texture, this layout. And I'm going to scrapbook this photo of Stu and I also pulled out some glitz paper layers in the Love You Madly, so I could think about some layers. But as of right now, I'm just going to start putting this down. And I'm going to get my adhesive and a pair of scissors. And I'm just going to do a couple of these on camera, and then I'm going to, you know, maybe instead of using that adhesive, I think that I want to use, I just rearranged my entire scrapbook room, so I don't know where anything is at the moment. Just give me 1 second. I think it's over here. I'm so sorry about that. And I'm sorry if the lighting is off in this video. I set the lights and the camera up myself. The last time Sandra and Lisa were having a challenge for their design team, my scrap room was in disarray, and this time my scrap room is in disarray again. But I moved to a new, let me open this up real quick. I moved to a new room in our house, and so I'm hoping that this will be the last time I need to move for a while. So instead of using that tape runner adhesive, I'm just going to use this sort of sticky tape, which I haven't used before. Let's see how this works. I can cut that off at the end. I just want to make sure I know where my lines are. So I think I want to put my first line of twine down. And you could do this with ribbon as well. I have so much gel on my nails. My nails are really thick, so they won't get underneath there. So I'm going to start, and it doesn't matter what color. Oh, that's not good. Let me cut that off. There we go. Alright, doesn't matter what color you start with. Just want to make sure that I run my first piece before I add more adhesive, so I know where my lines are. Okay. And the middle is going to be covered, so that's not going to matter so much. And then we'll just take the second piece. And run that next to that. If you can hear that noise in the background, my new scrap room is right outside the laundry room. So it's going to take some getting used to that. I have to do some laundry today because I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So here we go. So I'm going to finish this up, and then once it's done, I'll come back and we'll finish the layout. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be right back. Hey guys, it's Gina, and I have laid the twine down on the part of the layout that I decided as I was going along and putting this down, I realized that if I did it to the whole page, it would be a little much. So I used 3 different types of twine. This twine here, this natural with the silver like tinsel through it. I don't know if you can see the tinsel. You kind of see it. It's kind of showing up there. But it's got tinsel through it. That's from the Twinery, or from Divine Twine, one or the other. This teal and cream is from Target's dollar section. This is that Doodlebug twine, and I really wish that I had. When I started, I did all of this. And then I started working on this part because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And you see how this is not uniform, like these little things are sticking up, and it gives it a lot of texture. I wish I had done that to this portion of the Doodlebug twine, but I wasn't going to pull it up, so it's just going to stay the way it is. But I really like how this is shredding and pulling up and things like that. And I did use I used a lighter, and I just went around the edges of the twine to make sure they don't fray, first of all, and then just to give it a little bit more color on the end, so I burnt them down a little bit. So that was, and then like I said, I decided to only do the bottom portion because the top, I thought it was getting a little busy, and I didn't want to make it, you know, too much. So what I'm going to do now is I just bought this new little tool. It's an eraser, and then it's got a brush. So I'm going to erase these lines that I drew on this paper, now that I don't need them. Let me get rid of the lines that are up here. I have pulled out some embellishments that I think might work on this page. So the page is almost done, and then you're supposed to use a little brush, right? Here we go. Unfortunately, that eraser left the eraser line on my paper. See that? It doesn't look that bad. It's going to be mostly covered up anyway, so it's fine. I am going to use 2 pieces of that glitz paper. Now I can't get this thing back together. There we go. 2 pieces of this glitz paper, and this glitz paper is very thin because it's supposed to be used just as a layering piece, and that's all I'm going to use it for here. I'm going to put the doily paper on the bottom, and I'm going to put the I Love You paper here. And the reason I pulled that aqua twine was because in this doily paper that I wanted to use, it had the aqua there. I'm not remembering now how I had this all lined up. Did I have it like this? I believe I had it like this. I don't want to cover up that I Love You. Oh, I think I had it over this way more. I don't know. Maybe I would like it better this way. I don't know. I had it a way that was working, and then I picked it up. Why did I do that? How annoying. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. I have a little bit of space here to do my journaling, or to add a tag that will have my journaling. I can see the I Love You, which is the important part. And then I have these L Studio tags that I pulled. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put these down right away before I start playing around, because I'm going to have to figure out a way to lay these down because they're sitting on twine here. So I'm probably going to have to use, not on the photo so much, but on these back papers, I'm going to have to use some dimensional adhesive. And this is very thin paper, so it's going to collapse if it doesn't have enough adhesive behind it, so I have to make sure. And then the next piece won't need as much because it's going to layer over this part. Alright, I think that, oh, and I cut my paper. Oh well, that's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's good. It gives us some texture. It crinkled up a little bit, so that's good. And then on the bottom here, I'm just going to use regular tape adhesive. I wonder if the tape adhesive is going to work on that twine. We will find out. Let's take this off. I really like the look of this. I'm going to use twine as a background more often. I'm very happy. I used up all of the aqua and cream that I got at Target. I used up this entire color here. That twinery, I still got lots of that left because I got a whole, I just wanted it, you know, and they didn't have it in a smaller amount, so I had to buy the whole thing. Had to. So let's put this down. Try to get it straight. There we go. And yeah, I think regular adhesive is going to hold that. It'll be fine. And then we're going to layer this on top of that. So I'm just going to need dimensional adhesive. I had a pencil. I mentioned in the earlier portion of this video that everything is in disarray right now. Like my computer's not even hooked up, so I got to do that before I can record this video to upload it for the challenge. So I'm gonna just try to mark those lines on the back so I know where they are, and then I'll erase them from the front so I know where to put my dimensional adhesive. I like challenges like this, like, you know, you really get out of your comfort zone and it doesn't look like anything else you've done, which I like. Because sometimes I get into the same routines of what I want to do, and then, like, you know, my pages start to look alike. So it's good to change it up, and having this challenge to do something that, you know, using old supplies but in a new way. And I've never made a background using twine before. So, used a lot of it up, and, you know, there's buckets of it, so. Alright. Nothing I'm using on this layout is new, as far as, I may be using some of my Freckled Fawn kit from last month, but, oh, I need to put some adhesive on the rest of this. There we go. And then we're going to put that like this. Beautiful. Lovely. Find my photo. And now my photo's still not in the place that I had it before, but that's okay. So I need dimensional adhesive like right up in this corner. So let me see if I can mark it on the back with my pencil. Let's see if that worked. Oh, it did. Fantastic. So I just need to add some dimensional adhesive to this so I can put my photo down. I'm really trying not to use those orange scissors. They're my fabric scissors that I was using to cut the twine with. So I really don't want to use my fabric scissors and put adhesive on them. Okay. Now we'll put our photo down where it belongs. And then it'll come down to embellishing, which isn't going to be a whole lot. We need to do embellishing, and we need to do a title and some journaling. But it's not going to be a whole lot because I think that this is a very nice embellishment on the bottom here. So I did pull out a bunch of, these are just old, they're probably all making memories, I would imagine. I don't even remember. But they're like little metal embellishments. So I thought that I would pull some of these out and use these somewhere on this layout. I really like this though. It says marriage, the beautiful blending of two lives, two loves, and two hearts. And even though these aren't wedding photos, I still kind of like that idea. But I can't get it to work, it's too big. And Stu's head is in a bad place to cover that there. Let's see, maybe this little love. I could put that up there. And then put the heart above it, maybe. Yeah, I like that. I have another one of those photo corners, I do. Maybe put another photo corner up here. I have these pink hearts. Maybe that'll be better. Up there. I'm going to put my title up here. I'm going to do my journaling down there. But I think as far as embellishments go, I think that's just going to be enough. I wanted to pick up the silver that was in this twine. And I did have this love. Oh, it's not going to... I put foam adhesive under there. This paper is so thin. Yeah, I kind of like the love, and I like that it's... I got love here, though. Is that too much love? Can you have too much love? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put my title there. Okay, so I'm going to take some glossy accents, if my glossy accents will work. I don't hear any air coming out of it. That's typically a bad sign. I can use glue dots. Let's just get some glue dots out. This actually has adhesive on it. I don't know if it's gonna stick. It's pretty sticky. I'll just add some more adhesive on it that way. I know that it'll be there forever. I'm gonna put that up there. This had adhesive on it too, but it just all pulled off, so. Alright, let me get the rest of this off. Okay, now we'll just go ahead and put the glue dots on it. Alrighty. I promise this boring part is almost done. I should cut this all out, I think. We'll see how much time I have to get this video up. If I have time to edit it, I'll cut this all out. Just putting my embellishments down here. Then we're going to add a title and do some journaling. But I think that's all the embellishing I'm going to do, because I really want the fact that all of this is standing out. So, as far as a title goes, I think I'm just going to use this tag from Ellie's Studio as my title, Forever and Always. Like that. And then just my journaling down here, but I think I need a little tag to put my journaling on. So I'm going to write my journaling on here first. Okay. Then I'm going to have to just add one more thing. Have that there. And then I think I just need to bring a little heart or something down here to pull all of the rest of that down. So I have a little heart. Alright, that is going to finish up this layout. So like I said, this is for the Design Team Challenge for Sandra and Lisa. OhSnapGonzo and MaggieMylow on YouTube. And if you are not subscribers to their channel, you should go over and check it out. They have a lot of nice challenges, and they're just really, really nice people. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.